Hello and welcome, as it is the 28th day of September 2020. My name is Derek. This is the Money Charts channel, like we're always all bets, trades, and of the like, within each his own risk and their own reward. Let's talk about Theta and continue further upon such. I did a video on it yesterday mentioning how I felt, and even for a while this is gonna probably go pretty stir crazy to the upside. I'm gonna advance further, add extra more to it, or more in-depth analysis. Short answer is yeah, I feel it's gonna go up, and I feel it's gonna be soon. And when I say soon, I feel today. And I'm going to be going over the reasons now why. The market in the weekly term is very, very highly extended above the 18 average of highs. I know Bollinger Bands are going crazy. Price action is above practically every Bollinger Band out there. As long as buyers are willing to buy at these prices and sellers aren't aggressively coming in, and they will, because, well, the prices are so damn high. They always happen that way. After all, we had the market go up to this top and it sold off, and it went to this top and sold off, and it went to this top and it's sold off, and it's going to go to whatever top and it's going to sell off again. Next key area I got is about 13,000 and change, whether we'll resist there or a little bit higher, and it's usually piercing extra, because what I did is I took my Fibonacci 6,400. Actually should be lower than that. Yeah, because I was going on. It's really tough. I think my last calculation was like 10,000, 11,000 before. I think it's going to break even north of 13 anyway. A lot of it is because of the mathematics. When big volume and big buying really gets in, do I think it's going to do better than 2x? And most certainly, yeah, I do. So, yeah, I mean, I was even going to say with 13,000, I'm thinking it's going to be higher than that. Anyway, with that being said, the overextension is real, but where do we see in this volume? It's not yet in that of existence. And just like we've seen back in here, this is top on the big volume. How the end of this ride, the volume really started really up here on May 19th, May 20th, and it finished on the 27th. So it was about 6-7 days. You could see before the 19th of May, the market was making this up move, doing very well, but none of the volume was coming in, and all of a sudden it did. And I think the story is going to end the same way here again, that all of a sudden this rally will come on high volume. The highest volume will be on the day of the top, and it's going to fall hard like they always do. And then in time go back up and then fall hard again. Markets go up, markets go down. There is extreme volatility within these crypto markets. Just even from these July lows, price is better than tripled as it is now. Now, moving further, if we were to draw a trend line in here, there's going to be three that I'm looking at, I suppose. However, the trend line that connects this level and this level, something like that, was obviously broken. Of course, the one that I'm looking at just now, and I'm gonna have to do another print screen, because what I've already done is I've already gotten a shorter term time frame up, because there's this little trend line here, the trend that connects the September 25th highs, these highs, these highs, these highs. Again, just the last few days that you really can hardly see her, but what it's had since the break of this line, basically. I've already pre-made the image here, and the reason for me doing so was to go like this. If it can break this level convincingly, that's where I believe we are going to be seeing high volume enter into play. High volume could happen before or just after it breaks, but And then we start to see a fantastically large move to the upside that I don't think 10,000 is going to be much of a battle at all, at least nothing more than maybe very short term for resistance. Thus, I feel highly that this is going to do well over 10,000, closer and probably even breaking 20 on the Satoshi level amongst this next leg higher to happen 6 days, 16, 26, 35, 50 days. Not too much long though, but I mean not 400 days, which is over a year, or not 300 days, which is close to a year, but maybe a couple months if it takes some time. Have some intra moves, higher highs and higher lows, but I do highly believe again that this trend line could ease. I think it's going to good chance it even breaks tomorrow, getting above this, and then just watch out kind of deal. You see it 7,800, 8,400, 9,200, 10,300. Okay, maybe short term it stays there for a while, it pulls back to 8,600. And then 3 hours later, 6 hours later, next day, it breaks 10,000 to like 12, 13, 16,000 kind of deal. And then at some point, again, some sort of blow off top. And that's the big thing about a lot of the tops that I think will happen. You get like spots where let's just assume it goes to 25K. Well, now we could very easily see this go from like 25,000 down to 5,000. Easy. Within the volatility that we have. And that might take a year, maybe 6-9 months to do it. And then you could see it literally go from like 25,000 down to 10,000 maybe within a month. So it could even, these moves can happen like that very fast. And I kind of hope that happens. It goes to 25,000 back down to 5 and then back higher again. Because the bigger X moves to the upside and the downside will serve me the best. But now that I look at this, I want to take a look more at some other trend lines. Okay, so let's do it this way. And I push print screen on my typewriter, which is actually a keyboard. Although I remember the days of typewriters, and I went to keyboarding school with an actual real keyboard when I was in grade 9. And then grade 10, it was with a computer. First time ever I used a word processor. That was a long time ago. Anyway, push paste on the... I'm going to draw another trend line. I want to connect as many key points as I can here. I'm going to zoom in just so I can see this a bit better. Alrighty, see, it kind of had that failed break above it in here. So we're practically at this trend line as it is. But I mean, trend lines, I could make a case like it's right here. Oh, it connects right now with where we are. We have this connecting this little gap in here. We connect this gap. We connect all of these highs. It pierced above it, failed breakout attempt. Oftentimes from a failed move can create a fast move in the opposite direction. Not here. There was no fast move in the opposite direction, rather a successful correction. Well, that's one trend line, but I can make the trend lines more aggressively as I wish. So it's almost like judging figure skating. And nothing against those who are good at that and all that type of stuff. It's just, I've always been anti-scoring on that because I like scoring to be non-controversial, like time and points and numbers, integers that can't be debated. But yeah, we can say connecting the same bit, I still got a decent amount of leg room still to go up to that high. But yeah, as it goes, the buyers in full control. And this up day here is 7% up day. And it started with an 18% on this day. Do I really think that this is looking toppy in the 7,000 price point area? And the high for the day is 6,999 right now. As that happened on this stamp here, 69.99. That's at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Time. It is 11:55 p.m. as I'm doing this now. Since then, the market has had doing very, very good at keeping an uptrend in place with these higher lows. You can count this, and even with that there. A lot of resistance hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 near the 7,000 mark. So an ascending triangle, this support was a check mark for coming back to where we came from. Another bullish sign. To me, everything still points that the bullish sentiment is going to continue. And I'm going to finish it off with the monthly chart. Not like there's much there, but there's a lot. And when all you're just caring about is the last several periods. This period here got above this, and if you look at it like this, that might be a little bit easier to look at it this way. And I say that because when you're just looking to used to looking at charts, okay, wait. I'm trying to set it up so that I can do. That's not what I wanted to do. So I can do. That's. Is it, no, I don't push. I'm trying. What button do I push? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. So I can do that. See, when you look at a market that's just, it's just early excitation is where I'm getting at here, because it's not like it's uncommon within a period after having this kind of sideways action to have your breakout statement. So the market's yelling, "Hey guys, I'm ready to revert this trend, attempt an up move." Okay. So now you have two periods here where you just stay still within the move, but stay above this level of resistance and stay above the 18 average of highs. And then you have excitation last month with continuation of such in this one. So we're only on period number 2, leaving this 18 average of highs, entering the third one in a few days from now. Of course, now this to be in the 28th day. And as I'm doing this video, about 72 hours and 3 minutes left to go in the month. So to me, there's a lot of reason where this could continue to go higher. And just for as it's stated here, this is 20,000. So if I look at this type of range in here, if a move were to go like that, that is a phenomenal move. Now, granted, the logarithmic scaling on this I don't think is the greatest, so I really can't say much about that because, well, 1,000 to 5,000 is what? Right here. So that's a 5x move. So this is a 5x move. So this should be 25,000 here. It's not. See, that's why I say you really can't go on that. Because, yeah, from here, this is 1,000 at this line. You can see that's 5, so you need a 5 times move to go from point A to point B, but to go from point B to point C at 5x, you'd have to go up here. You can see it's just a shitty log drawing scale that they got within the trading view for what it's worth. So yeah, I do fully expect there's a good chance that the price action would go here, and if it was a good log function, it would actually look better. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.